Hey, Good Fox here for the MUT Monitor, the Madden Week in Review for the week of October 4th. Yes, our week starts on a Tuesday. So we're going to go through the news, best player released this week, the worst, the best videos of the week, best Reddit post of the week, the best MutHead post of the week, courtesy of the Crayons Melt, and then looking forward to potential stories in the week ahead. Alright, so the biggest news of this past week, as I'm sure many of you heard, EA had a glitch set that many people were able to put in bronze, silvers, and golds. I could talk for hours about this, and I did on a podcast, so take a look at that in the description. They shut down the auction house. They shut down the game. Then they gave everybody 10,000 coins for the inconvenience. They ended up taking the cards away from people, both the elites earned from the glitch set and the cards you put into the glitch set. So if you were there to put your cards into the set at the time, you have been screwed. The only people that ended up doing well are the ones that bought the glitch cards from the auction house and did not do the actual glitch themselves. So congratulations if you were able to do that, because you've made quite a handsome profit. All right, but this kind of overshadows this glitch. We'll get to that. Kralo said on the podcast, all this basically overshadowed this set. It was going to be a great weekend for EA. There was a lot of stuff that came out. EA listened to us on the Solar Rewards, which we'll get to in a little bit. And also the trade-in set, if it weren't glitched, trade into some of those 5 unauctionable 85 overalls to get 87 overalls that are sellable. They have listened to the community on that, but overshadowed by the just poor way they handled the set. All right, now Mutt Rewards came out early in the week after getting some more issues with those that EA ran into and had to work late to fix. They were finally shipped to us this week. We all got 500 contracts as a makeup for last month and a few packs. Make sure to sign up at Mutt Rewards. If you can't, just Google Mutt Rewards if you haven't signed up for it yet. You can see how many packs you've opened and what level you are. And it'll help you maybe get the game next year for free. All right, also with these Mutt Rewards, we've seen some physical item in Mutt packs. At Dallas Lopez 77 pulled a signed Von Miller jersey from a pack. It was one of one, so he redeemed it and is getting it delivered to him through FedEx Delivers. So definitely, again, with the Mutt Rewards. Hopefully, one of us can do that. They've been giving out stuff on Twitter, too, video, game tickets and whatnot. All right, but another big news, the October Team Heroes came out. Julio Jones is the master. And as the set players themselves are kind of underwhelming. Julio, looks good. There was a poll on Twitter to see if he should get an upgrade from his current one. I'm recording it on Sunday night instead of Monday night like I normally do due to business reasons this week. But the set players were underwhelming, just like all MUT players this year. Their stats are all squished together in the 80s and low 90s at the top end of the spectrum. I get more excitement seeing bills in the mail than I do from the generic stats on these players. The names are cool, but I don't know if you guys like any of them. Let me know in the comments if you liked any of those October Team Heroes. But the following guys also got milestones. They're all October Team Heroes, as I said. Janoris Jenkins, Jordan Matthews, TJ Yeldon, Demario Davis, Thomas Davis Sr., Trevor Simeon. All right, so that was the October Team Heroes. There were some cards that went up. Some golds, I think, increased the most in value. Silvers did a few teams more than others. But moving on to the Gauntlet that EA launched, the solo rewards where they're listening to it. The October Gauntlet had new rushing, passing, and defense sets. They have 20 solo each. Each of the solos reward 34 or to 35,000 coins, 4 contract reward packs, 2 pro packs, 2 all pro packs, a legend pack, and an elite player pack at the end of the completion of each one of them. But if you complete all 3, you receive a Julius Peppers player item that looks solid with the exception of speed. And get this, it is auctionable. Auctionable. I repeat, auctionable. No NAT players now, except for, of course, every single team hero still. All right, so we got Legends, Mel Blount, and Will Shields. Mel Blount gameplay should be on my channel. Mel will be the best nickel corner until Thanksgiving at the earliest is my short and sweet review of him. Solid stats, 6'3". He can play outside, inside, everywhere. Shields, solid, over 90 stats in both run block and pass block. Get him. Maybe wait a week or two for the weekends to really pick him up for another legend pack set for his price to go down tremendously. Same with Blount there with the price. We got Flashback, Cromartie, and Penn. Cromartie was a little bit slow for my taste. Otherwise, his other stats look very good. Overshadowed by Blount, though. Blount's a better corner. And Donald Penn, I do not think was a good-looking offensive lineman. All right, budget ball of the week is Football Outsiders Nick Perry, 85 speed and 88 block shed. It's not bad for an 81 overall. He can really set that edge and chase quarterbacks. All right, the worst card this released is probably Team Hero Koamisi. Slow with bad block shed means he'll be a liability out on the field for you. All right, moving on to the top Reddit posts of the week, and all these links that I'm going to talk about will be in the description. There's a spreadsheet tracker for how much each team costs to sell for bronze, silvers, and golds. Makes clearing out a binder very easy, especially during this time of year with team heroes and whatnot. That's probably the best link you want to click on in this video. Here's the glitch megathread for EA set mishap. This is probably the best written discussion of EA's huge screw up, from some of the community saying, the community are glitchers ourselves, from most people, most rational people saying EA screwed up and they should pay it, not us. All right, the easy way to do defensive milestone solos is a good tip. It's the kind of thinking that will get you through solos quick. Work smart, not hard. Always check the requirements and think of a way of getting through them easier. All right, next is the MutHead leaked couple of players. They basically put it on their homepage. The next few giveaway players: Brady, Watt, Wilson, Mack, Julio Jones, and Norman. All right, moving on to the top MutHead posts. The Crayons Melt sent these in to me, so shout out to him. The 35-year-old made a post, and he is asking, is he too old for Madden? It's a very good discussion on people saying their ages, and generally a lot of the people on these forums and discussion boards, a lot of them say, hey, I'm over the age of 30 and I still play Mutt. So you're definitely not alone in that sense. The next one is the Toad Gurley set accidentally giving people 100,000 points instead of coins. The vote shows 64% of the people would spend the coins. It's up to 65% now. Would you spend the points yourself is the question that Crayons asked me. And would I spend it if I knew about it? I did do the glitch set, so yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I spend it? EA would just take away the points and the players from you anyways. All right, and probably ban you. Anyways, MutHead now has an app. Another MutHead news. They had it for iOS, now they have it for Android. So for those that have been clamoring for one on the daily like NJ Horn can now feel proud of getting them one to push out. All right, top YouTube videos of the week. A couple of them are focused on EA's mishap. Clickwood had a great summation of it with the messed up stats with a lot of great clips and whatnot. Check that video out for sure. And here's a little bit more passionate breakdown of how EA screwed up by Gaming Powerhouse. This is the type of video I wish I could put out, but he's a much more captivating, emotional person than I am. Take a look at that in the description. Z Farrells, not just this one video, but all of their This Week in Madden videos. If you can watch the videos with Z Farrells and S Gibbs every week, you will no doubt become a better Madden player. On a week-to-week basis, there isn't a higher quality video series than this one. It's taught me a lot over the last few years. All right, looking ahead. BCA promo. It will probably be out if it's not out already. Remember what I said before, I'm recording this Sunday night instead of Monday night like I normally do. Are you guys hyped for it? If it's out already, have you guys been hyped, and did it meet your hype? Like I said earlier, we'll most likely get a patch for the game in the next week. I said that on last MUT Monitor. They said they had one into to Xbox, Microsoft, and PS4, Sony. But that's it for this week. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Any news stories, anything you're looking forward to, the players, what bugged you this week, what are your opinions on all the controversies. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.